Raahub'aat, Muysar, peace and blessings. Salaam with magic. Grand rising. It's early in the day. It's the start of a new day. And we are just going to breathe and love ourselves into this day. We are opening the way for the first day of our Winter Solstice Purification Ritual, which is a purification ritual that consists of fasting and meditation, spiritual observation, prayer, chanting, being easy and soft with yourself, quieting your world, calming your mind. So we're going to open the day and just breathe and love ourselves into this day. Thank everyone who joined us for this morning, for this new day, and anyone who may use this video as a tool later on in the day when you decide to rise. Just calm your heart and settle yourself. This is the time of day that I usually rise and spend those moments in the new day with myself, with my spirit and my soul, with my ancestors, with my thoughts, and just kind of tune in and set myself for the day. So we're going to spend a few minutes together. Light my candle. That's what I like to do. I don't know if you can see it. No, now that I lit it, you can't see it. But this is a stress relief candle, frankincense, and myrrh. It's one of my favorite candles. How about I put it in again? So I've got my candle lit. Let's open the way. Okay, so get comfortable. I'll give you a few minutes to get comfortable because I knew that you might not necessarily understand or expect what this was going to be, but this is what this is. Get comfortable. Set yourself in a place. Okay, you're going to get integrated into your body, integrated into your spirit and your soul, and just relax. You know, life is so chaotic. There's always so many things going on. Sometimes we just want to spend the time to relax. Relax your blood vessels. Relax your organs. Relax your spirit. Relax your soul. Okay. So I hope you're comfortable. We're going to do a little bit of breathing, a little bit of light breathing to get us into our space. Okay. As my kittens wrestle in the background. So I'm going to ring the bell and we're going to breathe in. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Okay. Hold it for a few seconds. And then we're going to release that breath. Keep in mind, don't hunch up your shoulders when you breathe in. Don't do this. Don't do that. We're doing deep diaphragmatic breaths, which mean that one of the best things to do is actually to take your hands and just place them on your abdomen. So that way you know that your breath is entering and coming down into your abdomen. You want to kind of like fill it up from the bottom. So you want to start from the bottom, let it fill up to the top of your rib cage, open everything up. And then release, letting your diaphragm come in from the bottom and pushing up so that you're filling the air from the bottom up, and then you're releasing the air from the bottom up. Okay? If you have any other questions about that, please type it in the comments that I can't see. Hold on, let me see. Okay. So, you're comfortable? I hope you're comfortable. Okay, we're going to breathe. Didn't that feel good? Didn't that feel good just to take the time to breathe? Now, I love you dearly. I love you dearly. If you are up, if you are not in your bed, or even if you are in your bed, take the time to stretch, roll your neck around, spend some time with yourself. Okay? Spend some time with yourself. Roll your neck around, get loose, roll your shoulders. Roll your shoulders. If you are up and you like to take this time now to do some stretching, to love on yourself, to get to your altar, to do some altar work before the day starts. Now, what does that look like? That looks like further breathing, further meditation, getting into alignment, stilling your mind. How do we do that? How do we do that? How do we still our mind? We do that by not trying so hard to still our mind. You sit there and you breathe and you allow the thoughts in your mind to just kind of flow, not really picking up on any of them or or spending any extra time thinking about them. You kind of just let them flow because they're going to flow. You can't stop your mind from thinking, but to find yourself and get into a meditative state, you just got to be calm. Just relax. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't try so hard to get into meditation. You just let the thoughts flow. Just be. The thoughts are going to come. Just let them flow right on by. You might look at it for a second and then just let it go. Try to picture in your mind the surface of a lake. And as you breathe and as you get calm and as you get steady, imagine calming the surface of that lake until it's a pristine sheet of glass reflecting everything so you can see clearly. Okay? So light your candles, give your water to your ancestors. When you come out of meditation, ask them for their support and guidance during this time. Um, Ask for clarity of mind if there's anything that you have questions about. And just know that those answers are going to come. Okay? Now, I am going to do my very, very best to read the prayer of intention. Partially because of the language, and the idea that we want everyone to hear the way these words are pronounced, knowing that we are still learning the language. It is an evolving language, and so I'm not going to be perfect at this time, and I appreciate you for bearing with me through that. Okay. Drink your water now. This is the time to drink your water. Drinking my water. The sun has not appeared to rise. Whether you are juicing today, during the day, or you are just consuming liquids during the shadow hours, please remember to hydrate yourself. Fill those things in. Get your fresh juices. Get your herb teas. If you're gonna give, if you're dry fasting through the day today, this would be the time now for you to drink your water, drink some herb tea, maybe even make a smoothie, because you're dealing with your liquids during the shadow hour. And then once the sun appears to rise for Atumre, you're doing a dry fast for the rest of the day until the shadow hour. If you are doing the modified version, which means that you are still consuming liquids throughout the day, then you can start on that whenever you'd like. But the sooner you start getting hydrated, the better. Okay. And one of the things that I love about this process we're going through right now is the fact that it is organic. We are a organic nation, tribe, people, and we are evolving and becoming as we go along, and evolving into who we are as individuals and our roles in service to each other. Just be easy and breathe. Just know that you are so much more highly loved and favored than what the world has led you to believe thus far. That through your magic, you have so much more control over the things that are going on inside your life than what you think. But baby, you got to be calm. You got to attract that. That's your magic. You got to attract it, which means that you need to be in resonance to it. You can't do that in a chaotic state. You can't do that when you're gooky on the inside, which is another reason we're doing the purification ritual. Okay. Namazor Shalel Taksud. Prayer of intention. Yaye Nataru U Salafuni. O overseers and my ancestors. Nakuk Neferes and Hetep Nadui Hayen and Kum. I, Neferes and Hetep, call on you all. Wu Darush Lache Nasurkum. Kalul Panen Wakat Shalel Takor. And ask for you all help during this time of purification. Kalul Panen Tasuzamut Sawun Taksudatni Ater Lache. During this 9-day fast, my intentions are to Nazuf Nafashni Fawej Jawef Wu Fawej, Asmuni, pardon self. Nazuf Nafashni Fawej Jawef Wu Jawef Fawej. Clean myself outside in and inside out. This is where you would add in your other intentions. I'm happy to share some of mine. My second intention is to purify my body in order to give me clear thought and clear spiritual power. My third intention is to become closer to my ancestors and to be able to hear the voices of my ancestors and the overseers for proper direction. My fourth intention is that through this work, my family, my home grow closer together. Please write your intentions down. Read them every morning when you do your prayer of intention. Read it as many times in the day as you need to remind yourself why you're doing this. I know the positive benefits and results that come from doing this work. And from that knowledge, it helps me to be more capable to complete my actions as I desire them to be. Nakuk Shawel Takhlu Taksudatni Kale Zamut Kalul Panen Wakat Shalel Taor. I will read my intentions every day during this time of purification. Amun, Atun, Atun, Amun. This is the end of the prayer of intention. So, if you want to, from this time, just use this process to start your day, to get deeper into your Atumre practice, how you decide to go about starting your new day, how you go about setting your intention, setting your mind. Again, going through the meditation, just remember that in the effort of stilling your mind, that means that you're not attaching yourself to the thoughts that are passing. They're going to pass. And just breathe. Breathe deeply. Breathe slowly. Don't hunch your shoulders when you breathe in. Put your hands on your diaphragm so that way you can breathe in from your diaphragm and breathe in and fill up your entire lungs and rib cage and hold it for a few seconds, preferably 9, and then let it out slowly through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you are starting your new day with nutritional liquids, I would definitely say that around maybe 11 a.m. because the body detoxes between 5 and 11. Your body is detoxing. So if you are consuming nutritional liquids during the day, you might want to start going toward heavy things like a smoothie or something around 11 or 12. You might just want to start with water when you first wake up. You might even do a warm cup of water with lime, okay, or Meyer lemon if you have it, regular lemon if you don't, and a bit of cayenne. This is a drink that helps to flush and detoxify the body. There's some other, fun and funky things that you can add to it, like a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, a raw apple cider vinegar, the one that has the mother. Again, depending on what doctrine you're coming from, that leans more toward the regular wellness doctrine. Sebi was not a proponent of apple cider vinegar. He believed that it was too acidic. So yes, please start your day with your breathing, with your meditation, with your altar work. And other than your writing down your intentions, I would definitely suggest that you do some journaling work to be able to get into yourself. This is a beautiful time for you to purge and to get into yourself. And in your journaling, you can say things that you haven't said before, that even though you might not be saying it to that individual person, it is releasing. Okay, you might be able to come to a conclusion just from writing things out for an issue that you've been dealing with that you didn't necessarily know how to resolve. You never know what's going to come out, but take the time, maybe just 3 to 5 minutes, just write. Not saying that you anything specific, but just write. And that goes for men and women. This is a healing time for us all. And you never know what you need to release. This is a time of purification. A time of purification is a time of release. To be able to let it go, let that stuff go, become as light, let your heart be as light as a feather. We are transforming. We are in the process of transforming and manifesting our greatest selves. Allow that to happen. Allow that to happen for yourself. Allow everything to come full circle for you. Allow your ancestors to come and bring their power into your life to do what you need them to do. Call their names, ask for their assistance, call their names, ask for their help, call their names, ask for their power. Okay, let them walk with you. Let them guide you. They are right there. They are always there. The path inward is through meditation. Just remember to breathe, create your morning ritual, whatever that may be, however that feels good to you, whatever that it consists of. Raahub'aat, Muysar, Raahub'aat, Stilo. Thank you for coming in. It's just me right now. We're just getting set and prepped and ready for our day. I want you all to not think about the idea of not eating. Don't think about it so much. Go throughout your day, because the thing is that if you are doing the dry fast, the last thing you want to do is keep on thinking about food or the fact that you're not eating, because you need to get through the day. But know that as soon as the sun appears to set, as soon as there is Amun Ray and there is shadow time, that you are able to now start to consume healthy and nutritious liquids to replenish your body. And you definitely should be drinking water throughout the night and into the early shadow or early new day before the sun appears to rise. If you are taking in healthy liquids throughout the day, just know that you can feed yourself anytime you feel hungry. It's just an adjustment of the mind of what you're actually taking in. Okay. And this is a detox process. This is a purification process. So you want to get things that are as least processed as possible. If by chance you can't make fresh juices at home, try to find a local juice bar. If by chance you don't have herbs at home, um, drink more greens. Drink more greens. Salaam alaikum with Magic Joe. Peace and blessings. How are you? Greens are highly detoxing. They give you the fiber that you need, and they help to remove a lot of the bulk stool that's going on inside of your gut if you're unable to take things like Cascara Sagrada. If anybody needs further support during this, I hope you received the email that had the broadcast schedule. We're going to be doing this 5 a.m. check-in call, meditation and intention setting every morning, every new day. We're going to be doing the 3 p.m. check-in on the Nama Zoom. Okay, and then we're still going to have the 9 p.m. Patarak broadcast, where we're also going to be discussing other recipes and checking in with family to see how you're doing during the purification ritual, to be able to answer any questions. But just take this time now. I love you dearly. I love you dearly. Take this time now to settle yourself, settle any of that anxious energy inside of your body. Just settle that. Be easy, be calm. Incorporate into yourself. Set your intentions for today. Read your prayer of intention. Write down your intentions. Do your altar work. Do your journaling. Calm yourself. And from here, when you're done, if you want to go back to sleep, go right back to sleep. If you want to get up now and do some stretching and do some more integrating into your body and make your cup of tea, and depending on what your day schedule is or your work schedule, you could do that too. But give the first part of the day to yourself. Set your intentions and understand why you're doing what you're doing before the rest of the world wakes up and is able to start incorporating their energy and their thoughts and their needs and everything into your day. Okay. Now, if anybody has just arrived and you could start this video over, it's not very long. These check-ins shouldn't be very long. It's just to get you orientated for the day. I don't know if you all saw the instructions that were posted from yesterday as far as dealing with cleaning your spaces, freshening your altars, preparing your drinks for today. So that way, because when that gut monster starts talking and he's like, oh, I'm hungry, I want food, you're ready to grab the first thing that's going on, especially if somebody made something and there's leftovers and just, oh my goodness, just all kinds of things. So try your best to be prepared ahead of time for the work of the day, for the work of this purification, and just walk in calmness as much as you can. Calm yourself, okay? And don't let anybody upset you. Don't let anybody excite you. This is definitely the time for nobody to bring you no bad news. And it's okay. It's perfectly okay for you to deny people having access to you right now in order to not disrupt the energy that you are trying to create. Okay? This is the energy that creates worlds. This is the energy that manifests abundance. Okay? This is the energy that brings to life your greatest imaginations. So know how much power you have to attract to you what you want and to be able to let go and release those things that no longer serve you. That's another one of my intentions, to release what no longer serves me. I got to write that down. You know, I don't want to give my energy anymore to things that are not beneficial to me. This is also a good time for anybody. If you have any kind of addictions, this is a good time to, with using the energy of the rest of the tribe to assist you in being able to let go of those things that you haven't been able to let go of. You know, so if you smoke weed, if you drink, leave it alone right now. Just give it a break. Just give it a break. Just know that it's a break. If you know that you are a sweets lover, oh, you love sweets, you love cookies, you love candies, you love cakes, this is a great time for you to be able to do a sugar detox, to be able to let that stuff go. Okay. Please don't use sugar during your fast. It's not going to do anything but disrupt your nervous system. Use raw honey, agave, coconut sugar, palm sugar, date sugar, regular dates. You know, drop a date in your smoothie in order to sweeten it. We need to get our palate used to natural things. We've been living in an unnatural world, and it's been stopping us physically and spiritually. Mm. Just love yourself into this day. Breathe and love yourself into this day. Know that your ancestors got your back. Know that your tribe got your back. You are not alone. You are loved and highly favored. Be easy with yourself. Just be easy. Okay, my loves. I appreciate you all so very, very much for walking with us. And if you have any questions, get your questions ready for this afternoon's check-in at 3 p.m. on the Nama Zoom. All right. If you have any other questions, anything that you want to ask me specifically, you can write in at naturalnatureherbs@gmail.com and put the email here. Um, because I definitely am going to go and get further and deeper into myself and further and deeper into meditation as I sip on my cup of meditation tea. And allow this magic to happen. You know, we've been so far removed from magic for so long and just living regular lives like we just human. Time to get out of that. That's boring. Okay. So I love you all dearly. We're going to keep on doing these check-ins. Raahub'aat, Al, peace and blessings. Salaam alaikum with magic, Latanya. Greetings, everyone. We're just getting orientated, breathing, meditating, getting set for the day, doing our prayer of intention, doing our altar work, doing our journaling, giving our water to our ancestors, doing any other prayers or supplications that you may want to add to the day for yourself, and just basically setting your dial, set your dial so that no one else sets your dial for you for the rest of the day. Because you're on a mission. You have something that you're doing. You're doing the purification ritual, and you don't want anything to upset you. You don't get into any fussing and fighting. Don't get into any excitable energy that is going to disrupt you and be like, you know what? Freak all of this. I ain't doing none of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get me a cheeseburger right now because this is hard and I can't do that. And if you feel any point in time that you feel like that, reach out. Reach out to a fellow Sabian, a fellow Nama. Reach out. Reach out, you know. And most of y'all know Pharaoh number. Y'all can always call and bother him, even though it irritates me sometimes because I be needing him. Anyhow. Oh, all right. I'm going to end this broadcast. I will see you all at 3 on the Nama National Call. Pharaoh will be back at 9 with the with today's Patarak reading. And you're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. The fact that you are here, you are doing great. I love you dearly. Have a beautiful day. Wadu.